So I got this idea that I would start making a video diary. Not really sure why. Just got a wild hair at my ass. I'm gonna try and talk to the video camera out like it's a person. Kind of hard to do. Try not to make it sound like I'm staging anything. Hold on, I'm busy right now. Not really. I don't really have a specific reason why I'm doing this. Just, I guess because I have a camera and I can. I'm 30 years old. My name is Ernie. Well, actually, my name is Ernest. Everybody calls me Ernie. I'm actually the fourth Ernie in my family. My dad had the same name, my grandfather had the same name, and my great-grandfather had the same name. I never had a chance to meet my great-grandfather. He died before I was born. My grandfather died when he was 55, but my grandfather, he made the name Ernest something to really be proud of. He was one of those people that would help anybody. He would do, I mean, he would give you the shirt off his back, just to help you. He was one of those type of people. So he made the name something I'm really proud of. Everybody online knows me as Purple Penguin. Xbox Live is Purple Penguin 04 because apparently Purple Penguin is a little bit more popular than I thought it would be. So I had to add a 04 at the end of it. Stop it, you nerd. I'm thinking of changing my gamer tag on Xbox Live to something a little bit shorter because Purple Penguin 04 uses the maximum amount of characters available to make a gamer tag, which is something like 14 or 15, and it can get in the way. Like if I'm playing a game where my character's running around and my name's over my head, it'll get in the way of my teammates because it's such a big long name. So I'm thinking of shortening it somehow. Not sure how I want to shorten it yet. I want a penguin, the word penguin, to be in there. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. This is pretty much just the first recording. I'll let everybody know that I'm doing this, making these recordings. Again, no specific reason why. Just something to look back on in the future. When I'm old, I will have something to look at and say, wow, you were young at one time. I remember when I was a kid thinking 30 years old was old. And now that I'm 30, I just recently turned 30, I still kind of feel like I did when I was 17. I mean, I have a little bit more freedom, more responsibility, but mentally, I still feel like I did when I was 17. Still curious about a lot of things. I don't feel like I know as much as I should. I want to know more about things. I guess when I was 17, I thought at 30 I would know a lot more. But now that I'm 30, I know I don't know very much. So I need to learn stuff. One great thing about the internet is you can learn just about anything. I mean, God, the internet's awesome. You can learn anything on the internet. I am a fat guy, and I'm thinking I need to lose some weight. I mean, I'm really heavy. I'm over 350 pounds. Can you tell? The reason I want to lose weight, though, ironically, isn't because I hate being fat. I don't mind being fat. I'm one of those happy fat guys. I don't mind being fat at all, one bit. People can, hey, you know, I hear people, you know, say, oh, look at that fat guy, and stuff like that. You know, insults and stuff, and that, I mean, that doesn't bother me. I mean, I can get insulted because I'm missing a tooth, and that doesn't bother me either. I guess it does kind of bother me. I mean, I don't smile with my teeth, but then again, the rest of my teeth are really bad too, so. Anyway, the reason I'm thinking of losing weight is because it's hard to find clothes when you're fat, at least in the town I'm in. I live in Ridgecrest, and pretty much all we have here is a Walmart and a Kmart. Well, Walmart used to have some clothes that would fit me, but they've changed themselves around. And they don't have very many fat man clothes anymore. I can find shirts, but it's very rare to find pants. Kmart is better. They started out with a very small big man section, and it's gotten better. I mean, I'm pretty much stuck with just plain colored shirts, no designs or anything. Every once in a while, a button-up shirt or something, but again, it's plain, no designs. I could go to specialty stores, but the nearest town that'll have stores like that is like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive away, and I don't want to drive that far just to get clothes. I guess I could order them off the internet. That tends to get kind of pricey too, and I'm poor. And if I do have money, I'd rather spend it on one of my hobbies, because to me, I don't mind wearing plain clothes, really. It'd be nice to have the designs, but yeah, plain clothes don't bother me that much. One of my biggest hobbies is video games. I'm really big into video games. I have an Xbox 360 and a Wii that I've modified a bit. The Xbox isn't modified, but I like to play online. I have a hard time paying full price, the $60 full price for a game if it's only single player, or the online multiplayer to it isn't very good. But if a game has multiplayer in it, and it's good multiplayer, then I don't have any problem paying $60, because then I can get a good long experience out of that $60. When I watch a movie, it's not easy for me to watch that movie again, because I already know what's going to happen. There's no surprises. It's just not as interesting to me. I mean, it would have to be years later that I'd rewatch a movie, because then my memory sucks, so I forget things, and then the movie's pretty much new again. Same thing with video games. If it's only a single player game, I'll get through the story, and then I won't really want to play it again, because I'll know the whole story. I'll go through level 1. Oh, I already know what's going to happen in level 2. It's just not as exciting. I like the excitement, being surprised, stuff like that. So that's why I like to stick with multiplayer games. It's usually different every time you play. The guy's not always going to be around the left corner or the right corner that you need to get, or anyway. I'm not going to bore the crap out of you. Anyway, I'm making a video diary. I'm in a room right now that was made for my kids when I got them when they were here, and as you can see, they drew all over the walls. They were allowed to draw over the walls. We were gonna cover it with some kind of clear coating, to keep it. Then the kids kind of went overboard, and you can't really see anything anymore. You can see it's really busy back there. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the video diaries in this room, but if I do, and this gets too distracting, then I could simply just cover it up with a sheet or a blanket or something, or find somewhere else to record. So, my name's Ernie. I'm making a video diary. This is the first entry. See you later.